Good morning! The Daily Express has publicised a picture of a board which is outside the hospital which Kate Middleton is supposed to give birth in the next couple of days. So, what can we learn from this? Obviously it's publicised the probabilities of what gender it's going to be. It's either going to be a boy or a girl. 50-50. You can't escape from that? Fair enough. You can't choose what gender your baby is. Well, you can, if you're the Beckhams. You can choose what name it is. So what's going to happen is that Kate is going to see this picture of what her baby is going to be called in probabilities. So what's the first option you do? You look at that picture and you think, right, the public think that if it's a boy, we're going to call it James, George, Andrew, Arthur, Philip, Louis, or hashtag. Let's not call it either of those ones. Or, if it's a girl, they're not going to call it Alexandra, Elizabeth, Charlotte, Alice, Victoria, Diana, and Pocahontas. I don't know how you pronounce that name, but it seems to be a fashionable name. They're just not going to call their baby any of those names. So, that's the best way to get out of it. That means that no one wins. And those are just like, what, the 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Those are the 7 popular names of what they think it's going to be called. Chances are is that they're not going to call their child any of these names, because then that means that they're going to gain people money, and that's not what the royal family's for. They're not supposed to, like, win bets for people. So they could if they want, but they might not, because then that means it's a gain for the public. And, you know, if all the royal baby is worth to the public is money, then that's not what Will and Kate are going to want, are they? Obviously there's going to be other names that people have put bets on. I'm sure there's been one person who's put a bet on that they're going to call the royal baby Hedge or something, which would be strange, but also odd at the same time. I now crown you King Hedge the First. Another thing that was in today's Daily Express was this. They hope that when 31-year-old Kate goes into labour, they can sneak her into the window wing via the back door without being spotted by the world's media and countless other posting sightings on the social media website Twitter. Okay, so what can we learn from this? This is where the media says to themselves, right, we want to see Kate going in to the hospital. We want to take photos of that so we can put it in tomorrow's paper. This isn't something that I'm encouraging that the media should do. This is something that the Daily Express published. And what the Daily Express published was what... This isn't something that I'm encouraging myself that the media should do. This is something that I think that the PR department at St James's Palace did, and they passed it on to the Daily Express, and the Daily Express published it. And obviously photographers and journalists don't just read their own paper, they read other people's paper. So obviously what they're going to do is they're going to go to the back door. They're going to surround the hospital. If they know that there's other doors in which, and there's other hidden things, they're just going to follow the leader. They're going to follow the story. They're going to surround the place. This is just a fact that people in the PR department, what are they? Are they people that genuinely work for St James's Palace, or are they people that have surpassed the interview by a slight inch? That's really what my opinion is on it. Is the PR department at St James's Palace, do they know what they're doing?